very profitable. So we rejected designs. But now we've shifted our focus and changed it to, yeah, okay, we'll make it
If I see the design process, that makes perfectly sense from my perspective now. But then you said you're trying now to look more to the export market because the internal market is shrinking, and yeah, so like, and then you said you try to get some Italian designs and be in Italian shows and so on. So kind of you like to be the Vietnamese, and you have a lot of European stuff. So kind of the Vietnamese producer for European stuff, kind of. So do you think that is like could be a problem because the really wealthy people, they want to right away source from Europe, you know, because they want to have the European brand name and they think only where the Europe label is on it, that is also the real good design, you know.
Okay.
So,
okay. Again, I can only share from our internal perspective. You know what we felt for years.
Yeah.
If your research proves otherwise, then maybe we're wrong.
Yeah.
But this is I can only share from my perspective. What we feel we understand is, to be more accurate, it's not European designs, but rather we are the replacement for people that want a nice, you know, European sort of design, high quality, but don't want the import. We're the import replacement. So instead of, you know, spending all that money to buy and ship in tiles from Spain or Italy, buy from us. You know, we are the world is getting smaller, globalization is taking place, and we are available here, and we are that replacement. You know, from the practical point of view, not everyone, even high-end projects, not everyone wants to go spend that extra money. That market, from my perspective, unless again research proves me wrong, that's a very, very niche market. You know, and it wouldn't constitute our 3 million square meters a year. You know, you wouldn't be importing 3 million square meters a year of you know, Spanish ceramic tiles. Maybe if you're talking about natural stone, you know, like granite, marble, very specific ones, maybe you could have a business of 3 million. It'd be tough to push that, but I doubt. It's first of all, it's a very small market. Second, strangely enough, and again from my perspective, the Vietnamese have a certain pride in Vietnamese produced products. You know, when China is not so great, you know, if it's Vietnamese, I'd rather buy Vietnamese. You know, that's the perspective that I've learned from my 8 years here. I could be wrong, but that's what I'm understanding. There is a pride in Vietnamese products, and that's one of the reasons why, even though we're 100% foreign-owned company, the company's name is a Vietnamese name. You know, the brand might be Eurotal to promote that, you know, we're selling European designs, but the company's name is a Vietnamese name. You know, because we are, from our understanding, there is a value in Vietnamese put onto Vietnamese produced products. There's a pride in it, more so than most countries. I think Singapore was not. In Singapore, we think twice. Made in Singapore. You know. Yeah. So that's the second point. First point, I think what you're mentioning about, I'm very rich, I'm importing, how much business really is there? I think it's small. I don't have proof. I think it's very small. But to reach a scale of our point of 3 million square meters a year, that's not the business. We're not in the trading business. Second is there is value in the Vietnamese produced product. There's pride as well. So in terms of choice, I think that we definitely have a market. We have people wanting to buy products produced in
Okay.
China.
That's fair enough. Good.
Okay.
Next point.
Next point, low customer awareness.
We mentioned about this. I think that you need more resource from us. Yeah. What do you think is different, right?
Yeah. Maybe someone wants to structure this in a question form so that I can answer a question.
Yeah, because most of the time you use you contact through the architecture to promote your brand. This is a really good way to increase the customer awareness. You are going to only contact through the architecture, and then the number of architecture is increasing every year. And are you sure that you can hold on? You can hold on the architecture to support the brand?
To answer your question, I think that we have again. I have to say this because I can always be wrong. From an internal perspective, I think that we have a strong relationship with the architects that we work with, and we invite them to our shows every year, the ones in Hanoi as well, and we have activities with them. In terms of the relationship, I believe that we have a strong relationship with architects that has been built over the years. So to keep them, yes. I think the answer would be yes, because we have a strong foundation. But okay, you're asking me again. We cannot forget the purpose of this is for your paper and for the context of the day. The statement "no customer awareness" is very important because again, if you've seen how I've answered or responded to the other points, let's look at the past. How have we always I want you to propose a change in strategy. So you have to look at the past. The past. How do we normally handle customer awareness? We have the design show. We have. We do not do TV commercials. We do not do print ads. What I would be asking, yourselves would be, should we consider these and why? Why didn't we do it before? Let's consider those reasons. The reasons why we didn't do it before was because of first of all the kind of target market. How do we approach that target market? People who want to. People who can afford architects and interior designers. Should our focus change? Should we be considering other methods of advertising?